I'm going to demonstrate the functionality on the admin side of our system. Firstly, we're going to create an account. Here we will fill in our information. Now we'll proceed by pressing the sign up button. Here we will set up our company's information. Once you've finished entering your details, you can click the next button. Now you can select your working hours for each day by choosing your opening time and your closing time, and then clicking save. After saving the working hours for each day, select finish, and now we can proceed to inviting a client. After filling in the information, click send invite, and now your client should receive an email. To add money to the client's account, click the Actions button, Top Up Wallet, and fill in the details. Once you've entered the details, click Submit. If you go to the home page, you can now see that the transaction has occurred in the recent transaction. To create a package, enter the required details. Indicate that the package is currently active, and then enter the price for your package. Then you can enter the service items that you want within your package. And now you can see how the price of those service items compare to your package price. Then click Submit to create the package. Now we'll set up an employee by filling in the required information. Choose the type of employee, click the next button, and now we fill in the emergency contact details for the employee. Once you're done filling in those details, click the Finish button. And now your employee will get their registration details sent to them via email. To create a new service item, click the New Service Item button and fill in the details. Indicate whether the service item is bookable or not, and then click Submit. To create a package, enter the required details. Indicate that the package is currently active, and then enter the price for your package. Then you can enter the service items that you want within your package. And now you can see how the price of those service items compare to your package price. Then click Submit to create the package. To create a new vehicle, fill in the following form. Indicate whether the car is special needs or not, and indicate when the disc expiry of the vehicle is. And then press the Submit button. Now the vehicle has been successfully created. We are now creating a lesson task by filling in the following information. Once you're done filling in the details, click Submit, and a new lesson task has been added. We're going to create a new employee type by filling in this form. We choose what user role this employee type will have to determine what kind of access they have to the system. Click the Submit button, and now we've got a new employee type. To add a license code, fill in the required details. Then choose the suitable lesson tasks for the license code. Click Submit, and now you can see the new license code that's been added. The administrator has access to this dashboard where they can see upcoming appointments, recent transactions, what kind of transaction payment methods have been used, and the vehicles that are available. The administrator has access to this audit trail, which allows them to see the activities of every user. They can also search on the audit trail. For the client virtual wallet report, you can choose which client you want to see the transactions of, and you can filter it by the date range that you choose. You can also export these transactions to PDF and save it. An administrator can make an appointment on their side. They can do this by selecting the date, choosing the desired slot, choosing the client that they want to book the appointment for, and then choosing the service item. Then they click save, and now a new appointment has been made with the specific instructor. An administrator can also cancel an appointment on their side by clicking the cancel button and then selecting OK to delete it. Now the appointment is being cancelled. If the administrator needs help with the system, they can click the help button. A new page will open, and here they can find help regarding how to use our system.
For a client to be registered, the driving school has to send them an invite via an email, which has the driving school ID number required for a client to register. The email will look something like this, with the given reference ID number. For clients to register themselves on the system, the client will go to the FueledUp landing page, then select on Create an Account link. They will then click on the Client Registration tab, where they will then proceed to enter the required client details. The driving school ID is the ID number that is sent to a client through an email when the driving school sends them an invite. The ID number of the client needs to consist of 13 digits, while the phone number must consist of only 10 digits. Under the Special Needs section, the client needs to stipulate whether there is any special needs that the driving school needs to be informed about. If a client clicks on yes, a special needs drop-down will then display where they will have to select which special needs they have, either paraplegia or dwarfism. The client will then proceed to enter the requested details. The password needs to consist of a minimum of 6 characters. Once the client is done selecting and inserting all the required details, the client can then click on the Sign Up button. Once a client has registered themselves on the system, they need to set up their profile where they stipulate which license code they are going to register lessons for, and also proceed to enter the emergency contact details. The client can click on the next button to enter the emergency contact details. Once the client has finished to enter the emergency contact details, they can then click on the Finish button. For a client to update their profile picture, the client can click on the Profile tab on the side nav bar. Under the Profile tab, the client also has the option of being able to edit any information that they'd like to update on their profile. For a client to update the profile, they can click on the Choose File button and select the picture that they prefer to put up as their profile picture. Once the profile is updated, they can then click on OK and click on the Update Profile button. When the client clicks on the Home menu item on the side nav bar, there is a summary of the client's appointments, transactions made, and packages bought. Clients can then also purchase a package by clicking on the Purchase Package button in the Packages section. Once selected, the client can then select their desired package name and then click on the Purchase button. For a client to upload certain documents on the system, the client can click on the Files menu item on the side nav bar. They have the option of either dragging and dropping a file within the drop zone or clicking on Choose a File button. The client can then select their desired file to upload. The upload progress will show for the client on the screen. And then the file uploaded will be displayed below. The client can then have the option of either downloading or deleting the file from the system. For clients to set up an appointment, they need to click on the Calendar menu item on the side nav bar. Clients then have an option of viewing available time slots according to either the learner's license classes or the available driving instructors. The client can then select the date of their desired appointment. Then double-click on their preferred instructor's time slot. Once that has been selected, the client can then select their service item, then click on the Save button to make and book an appointment. Clients can also cancel an appointment by clicking on the Home menu item on the side nav bar and going to the My Appointments section in the Home tab. Once that is done, they can then click on the Cancel button, then confirm the cancellation, and the appointment is cancelled. For an instructor to update their profile, they can click on the Profile menu item on the side nav bar. Instructors can also view and update their details on the system through this tab. An instructor can click on the Choose File button to select their desired profile picture. Once that has been done, the profile picture will be displayed for the instructor. To view the appointments that instructors have, they can click on the calendar menu item from the sidebar, and then the calendar will display with all the appointments that each instructor has. Once an employee has an overview of their appointments that they have for a specific month, week, or day, they can then proceed to click on the Home tab in the Home menu item from the sidebar to view the transactions that are in relation with them, while also viewing the different types of appointment that the instructor has. An instructor can add a vehicle that they are utilizing by clicking on the Vehicles menu item from the side nav bar to display a list of all the vehicles on the system. The instructor can click on the New Vehicle button and then proceed to enter the details required. Once the details of the vehicles have been inserted, the instructor can then click on the Submit button. The vehicle is then added. Once added, the instructor can then edit or delete a vehicle on the system. Once the changes have been made, the instructor can then click on the Save Changes button. The vehicle details are then updated on the system.
Now we can have a look on the app, which is primarily designed for the instructor. And then now we'll just quickly log into the app. And I'll just paste in the password. And we should be logged in inside the app right now. So we'll just take a quick overview of the functionalities. And then over here, we can just change the profile picture of the instructor. And then obviously we're currently logged in as Jon Snow, and that's changed. You can also change the details of the employee, and then now we can jump over to the appointment. So now you can take a monthly look, a weekly view, and a daily view of all the appointments that are available. So before an instructor goes for an appointment, that will check out the vehicle. So these are the multiple vehicles that are available. They will just check out, and they agree. And now we'll just jump over to they just checked out a vehicle, and we'll just jump over to the appointments. And then if an instructor double clicks on an appointment or selects an appointment, they can actually have more information about the appointment and who the appointment is delegated to. And for this one, since we're logged in as Jon Snow, it's delegated to Medrock. So we'll just close it and go to this one, which is for Jon Snow, which is a person that we're logged in as right now. And since after Jon Snow is able to see that the appointment is assigned to them, after the appointment, they can just select the sign option. And then over here they can select the tasks that are completed during the appointment. So for this one, we'll say we completed a pre-trip inspection. We'll select save, and then from here we'll give the the client an opportunity to sign, just to confirm that they did have an appointment. So the client will sign and then select save, and then after signing the appointment, the employee can verify over here by coming here and then just viewing, and then this is a signature that was given by the client. This just confirms that the lesson did happen. And then now we can go back to the vehicles after completing a lesson, and you can just click on refuel. This is where the instructor goes to the fuel station, and then they can just input the number of liters that are filled and also the mileage. And then click on save, which it'll take them to the vehicles page. And then from here we can actually go back to checking in our vehicles, and then we'll confirm that we want to check in our vehicles. You can just come over here and then go, and then we'll go back to all the vehicles in the system. And then at this point, that's where the instructor completed the whole appointment, and they can just from here just sign out of the app, and then that's basically the functionality of the app.
That concludes the demonstration of the FueledUp system. As we can see in the video, we have solved most of the issues that the client had through automating the booking of appointments. This will ensure that all lessons are accounted for and the client does not go for more lessons than they have paid for. This system will improve decision making by providing reports that detail important aspects about your clients, vehicles, and employees. The system also aims to minimize any fraudulent activities by making sure that all transactions are recorded. Thank you for watching this video.